Well, Georg, let's talk about digitalization.
Right. Digitalization is basically about two things. So the one is that in most of our jobs we cannot work anymore without IT and the internet, which is an almost trivial fact. And the second is that there's a new generation of people, sometimes called digital natives, who were born up with these tools and as a consequence have a completely different lifestyle than people of, say, my or our generation. Yeah? They are always on. They don't distinguish really between the physical world and the virtual world. It's one, it's both the real world for them. And that leads to dramatic consequences in the way these people work. And that's, you know, they are all in jobs now, so they are working. And that causes quite some challenges for leaders, especially when they are not of that generation, which is normal, right? People can work from almost everywhere. They are completely mobile if they are connected due to the media, and they want to work from everywhere. They don't understand why they shall go to a job from 9 to 5 and not work from home. Another consequence is that the difference between public and private is blurred, right? So you do your jobs at the same time you work on Facebook and on LinkedIn, whatever. And it's not even easy to say if that is now work or private. So the private work divide is blurred, which leads to a different concept of life as well. Another consequence is that reputation is always at risk because everything that happens in your organization can instantly, you know, be posted to the outside world via the internet. Yeah? So as a consequence, leaders need to much more focus on the way they manage reputation in their organization. The standards or the demands that are put on their integrity are much higher than they were in the past. They have to behave with high integrity because otherwise they risk the reputation of their company much more than they did in the past. They have to learn how to manage virtual teams. They have to learn how to manage from remote. And that is all very, very difficult and different from the past. And finally, they have to manage people from many different generations. They have to manage the digital natives on the one hand, and say late career workers on the other hand, who are still very useful and who are very valuable because they have leadership experience, and they have to see how these groups can work together. And that is a very difficult challenge from that trend.